Okay, hi guys. I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing on my end just to show you how we set up the CHIA exam, or how I set up the CHIA exam for each of you individually to take these. Okay, now here's my dashboard, so I'm seeing how many sessions we have set up already. This it shows me right here how many seats enrolled, and you can see I'm doing it at one at a time. And that's to work around your schedule. So every time you send me your, the date and the time you want to take the CHIA exam, this is what I do, is I go in here and create a new session. So let's do this. New session. Now this comes up and I'm doing the AHLEI under the CHIA certification. I'm picking the academic, and it's going to be online. And the sponsor, this is always fun, they have loaded up every stinking university in, past ours, in the United States, and then some across the world. So I did this, got the sponsor. Let's go on to the next page. Now I'm looking up I'm going to put in a scheduled date. And for this one, I believe it's on the 22nd. At least that's what the email said. The 22nd at 3 p.m. So I go to 3 p.m. Yep, time zone, and we got them all. I plug in, there we are. And the exam address, this is where I put all, the information for where we are. But don't worry, you're taking this online. They just need this for the registration purposes. Or excuse me, for the exam, to create the session purposes. Okay, number of students, in this case, I'm doing 1. Now, I could have set up different time blocks for each of you to attend and given you those and say you need to attend it, but there's a bunch of you that are working and you have other responsibilities, or you're on different time zones, so I'm doing it 1 at a time. So here, everybody has the my students rock as the password, and I'm sending it to me. There I am, and continue. Now I get to review all of these, and then once I click that I have reviewed it, I save the session and I register users. Okay, you can see here no examinees are enrolled yet. And this is for an individual in this class. So what I'm going to do is copy this URL, and it's unique. There's only one. So each of you, when you let me know when you want to take the exam, will get your own unique URL. Okay. So I copy this, and then I go over and paste it to an email reply to you. All right, I've gone over and set up an email for this particular student. I have pasted the URL in here, and I let the student know that I have set up this session on Wednesday, September 22nd, when she requested it at 3 p.m. And I state in here that as soon as she can, go to this URL and register for your session using your UARK email address. That is very important. It has to be the same email address that you used when you paid for the exam. If not, you will get an error message coming back, and we'll have to reschedule everything. So you go through this, you hit the password, and now I've attached the guide that was published by AHLEI this past Monday. And I stated I also published it on Blackboard. I personally have to go in and start the exam at the time it starts. So when you're sitting in front of your computer ready to take the exam, that's when I start it. You'll get an announcement that shows that, and you'll be able to start your exam. If you have not registered prior to that, it's not going to let you take the exam. So you have to make sure you register as soon as possible. Now, the best way to prepare for this, and I've told you this several times, is to go through the quizzes and practice exam at least 3 times, and I sign off here. So hopefully that gives you some idea of how this works together and the steps that we're going through. Again, look at the PDFs that are published And if you have not already, go ahead and send me an email letting me know when you want to take the exam, and you'll receive something like this. So all next week, I'm going to be starting a bunch of exams. So anyhow, hope that clears things up or at least sheds some light on a few things. Thanks.